didn't clap.
Perhaps a silent mourning is more suitable for such a depressing piece.
You're the first to say you found sorrow in it.
So, what were you mourning for?
For the fragility of life, the tribulation of survival.
That's too general. The sorrow it conveyed is more than that.
What makes you think that?
It felt uniquely authentic, like it came from something real.
Do you know how this concert hall came to be? It was built upon the remains of an ancient town.
An ancient town?
Yes, an insignificant one. A tiny grain of sand in the long course of history. No divine blessings, no kindly fate. Only desperate hands clinging to life. Despite their struggle, this town was swallowed by a disaster, erased along with the entire civilization in the blink of an eye. Those good people's lives expired before the flowers in their caps, dying before they sickened. And the land beneath our feet turned to ashes, bereft of its former laughter and joy. Sighs, groans, shrieks that rend the air. And no, nothing. That was the way the world ended. Not with a bang, but a whisper. However, for some reason, one person survived. She drifted through the ruins, searching for signs of life, only to find none. On and on she walked, yet no matter how far she strayed, she could never escape that pit of death. Tell me, do you think this lone survivor suffered more than the dead?
Maybe.
Beneath this concert hall lies the story that gave birth to this melody. I wove her burden into the composition to release it for her. I still remember the words she could never let go of. Why is our world like this? What do you mean?
If this world can't be changed, then maybe it's time to take a different path. Even if it's nothing like before. Just like how I chose to change myself.
You changed yourself? What kind of change was that? That sounds intriguing. I wonder if each of us can change in that way. I've gained more than I imagined from this performance. But it's still not good enough. I want to include the voices of the past, making that history a true part of it. Is that a promise? Alright. I'll be waiting for you then. I'll save you a VIP seat next time. Besides, I also want to hear more stories about how you started over. This tour led me to a friend. She understood the true emotions woven into my music.
So, the friend she mentioned... was it me? And the one she's been waiting for is... also me? No, that doesn't seem right. Did we really meet at this concert? It could have been an illusion she created on purpose, not something that really happened. With the gem at stake, this could be her attempt to throw me off.
I hope this special day brought you happiness.
Thank you. I'm happy. This reunion is an unexpected surprise.
Today was just grand. We sailed together, watched a play, and even had our own little concert by the road.
Yes, it was just like the old days.
Verlova, did you notice? How many people were cheering for us?
I'm sorry, but I cannot let her remain for too long.
I once bowed before the Divine, a servant in its name, offering my faith in return for those I loved. Yet the Divine remained silent, watching as fools took my abilities as a free elixir. I once sought science, surrendering my own flesh and blood to prove resurrection was more than a dream. But I was deceived, used as a mere material in their pursuit of immortality. I once turned to the people, asking if the wave-worn phenomenon had ever cradled life. But I was cursed, branded a harbinger of doom by the terrified. So I begged no more. I sought in silence. Again and again, failure upon failure, loss upon loss. Until today. Until you let me see Triss.
A fleeting moment, yes. But this is only the beginning. You seek to start over, don't you? Then make full use of your power. Survive. Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of humans. Make her last longer than she did yesterday. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Time will creep forward to the last syllable of recorded time until the day she's more real, more joyful than ever before. Until the day Leia drives with you to another concert. Until the day old Aeschylus rehearses by your side once more. Until the day you voice the apology you denied your mother all these years. Even a fragile civilization deserves the right to grow. And you, Frolova, will be the beacon of that hope. The road ahead will be long, grueling. Such is the nature of any righteous cause. Fear not. We will walk it with you. The resources, the knowledge, technology, all will be yours. You have met the others. Though our pasts differ, our goal remains one and the same.
Then, from this moment on, I walk with you. I will spend endless years. I will pay the heaviest price. I will silence all distractions. I will wield everything at my disposal to bring back the light.
Welcome to the Fraxiters.
You're too sharp.
A shift in melody means a change. That's what you taught me.
You'll truly want to leave mixed emotions.
From operating the orchestration mechanism, to wielding tacit discords at will, to opening the gateway to the beyond by yourself. It seems that your recovery is in sync with the merging between you and the Beyond.
And yet, there's no reason for you to raise your blade against me. Not now. The gem is no longer in the Beyond. If we are to retrieve it from Fenrico, we must work together. The modulated melody failed to play its part, and so once again, the choice is yours.
That piece. Did I really hear it before?
Whether it's real or not, it changes nothing. That is... Hurry. Indispensable.
I am the first, yet shall be the servant of all.
Is that the Dark Tide?
I remain here to guide the lost and bring true peace to Raguna.
Fenrico can summon the Dark Tide creations? Among the faithful, a powerful harbinger shall arise, bringing both life and annihilation from the Dark Tide into this world. He's the harbinger!
Where's rejoicing? I feel nothing. This changes nothing. Symphony of life.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face winged howls, unfettered by bounds. Wind rises.
Join me in the compliment. Are we there yet?
Grows. be the one true path.
Annihilation! Hopefully this helps. Wind rises!
None shall stand in my path.
Intriguing concerto. This beat, it's a steady symphony of life. We will heed the echoes.
Winds call, waves follow. I am the Tempest! The wicked will face judgment. Good? No!
The faithful shall not falter. By faith shall their souls be preserved. Thou shalt walk in my statutes and keep my ordinances.
Life or death, no alternative.
Wind calls, waves follow.
Hark, O breath of the winds. Bow ye down and yield, ye lost souls.
Wind howls, unfettered by bounds.
Heed my words.
One more time.
Do keep up. The soul never endures.
The faithful shall not falter. By faith shall their souls be preserved. Thou shalt walk in my statutes and keep my ordinances.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked.
An intriguing concerto. You're in my way. Heed the echoes.
Hark, O breath of the winds. Bow ye down and yield, ye lost souls.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes. Annihilate. Hopefully this helps. The wicked will
Do
judgment.
chant songs of old.
Fenrico, stop! The Thrunodian is using you. You are the harbinger of the dark tide.
Absurd! I stand against it. How could I ever be his puppet? O Sentinel, return the souls in darkness to this world. Let all worlds be made one.
The gem is fleeing into the dark tide.
My predecessors. What you taught... The path born of injustice must be fortified with further transgressions. No. Even with the body perished, hope and salvation shall endure. Righteous One, please save Renacita's souls from the paradise.
Your plan won't work.
Says the one who hasn't witnessed the years, the failures, the countless attempts I've made. What gives you the audacity to pass such judgment?
You've already tried everything. Can't you see? The path you're on only leads here, nowhere beyond.
Among thousands of paths, surely one will lead me back to them. And even if I'm wrong, I fear not starting over. I've done it time and time again.
What meaning is there in chasing something that's neither realistic nor attainable?
I know they're there.
Those fading reverberations did not and cannot return to life. No matter how long you hold on to their frequencies, the result will be the same. The villagers are dead. What you've created are tacit discords. If you continue turning the entire town into that, you're not creating a paradise. You're creating a hell.
The villagers are dead. So, you saw them in their human form. Then how can you claim my goal is unattainable?
It's what they forced on you. And the Triss you saw? Fleeting, unstable, an illusion. And yet, you still believe everything they say can become real?
The Fraxidus showed me a way forward. Even if they have their own motives, even if we're only using each other, I care not. If they can help me take this step, then another step may follow. And another. No matter how steep the price, I'll pay it step by step, until I reach the end I seek. Love, sincerity, compassion, trust. What you and your cronies hold dear is but a jest to the Fraxidus. No bond lasts forever. Without true loyalties, there can be no betrayal, no deceit. I no longer buy into such illusions. After all, even if you believe with all your heart, even if you wait patiently at a crossroads, the one you're waiting for may have long since forgotten you. Forgotten the promise they swore to keep. I waited for a long time. I won't wait anymore. What was once an unforgettable encounter between us can now be the thread that weaves a paradise for them.
You've gone too far.
You're one to talk. How amusing. You, with your long life and its endless possibilities, still choosing to start over, even at the cost of all your memories. The irreplaceable bonds, the emotions that make us human, are the brightest lights and most precious treasures in our fragile existence. What madness, what cruelty, what impossible goal would drive you to cast them all aside? You've gone further than I ever could. Perhaps you believe more than I do, that only in endless time can true eternal perfection arise. That only then will a brave new world arrive. We walk different paths, yet in the end, we are both driven by the same madness. Why argue who's fallen further? The only difference is that you've forgotten it all.
You never understood the true value of human life.
Nor have you stepped beyond the boundary that death has placed upon the human soul. So, this is our finale.
Fenrico spoke of a paradise. What does it mean? And save Renacita's souls. Was he pointing to the source of the anomaly in Renacita?
I heard curses. Not loud, but deep. I deserve them. Soon, it will gather enough strength to herd the people and drown Renacita beneath the dark tide. The gem isn't the true heart of the problem. The false journeying paradise has created an illusion of everlasting peace, hiding the real source of the catastrophe. I will remain here to stem the dark tide's spread. Now, I can sense it clearly. The fluctuations from the paradise are not in Raguna, but in Septimont. I cannot reach that far. I must rely on you to go, find, and solve the crisis there. Only then can those who abandoned their faith save their homeland.
That was exhausting. I can't believe it! That gate sent me to some lab so far away. Finally made it back. So, what happened after that? Did we win? What should we do now? Let's track him down. Huh? What's the bigger deal?
We were after the gem to find the source of the anomaly in Renacita. Now we have a better lead. The journeying paradise. That might also explain why the Fraxidus took the gem, and what they're really after. We'll head to Septimont to uncover the truth. Maybe it's time we spoke with the Ephor.
Oh, alright. Are we heading back now?
I'll perfume your dreams with scent of flowers and summer breeze. It matter if it's true. It feels a lot more real when we whistle through the field. When I sing this song for you, my dear, come home.
I wonder if the unrest here has spread.
Recognize me? Take 4. My compliment. Running won't save you. Brilliance lights the way. Together we fight. Recognize me? Take this! set. Is that it? Glory demands more. In the name of the Montellis. Strikers won. Recognize me? The stage is set. Recognize me. Together we fight! Take form. The sky beckons. Your weak spot. Still recognize me? Brilliance lights the way! Muggy day. Sky's gloomy, air's all wet. Oh, man. At least let me finish my sentence. Ugh. Ugh. Cold, cold, cold. Oh. All right. I'm famished. We barely had a bite sprinting all the way here from Raguna. Whoa! Pinch me! This is a feast and a half! Hey, Rover. So, we did bring enough money, right? I mean, we kind of rushed out without grabbing anything.
Oh, that. Don't worry, money's not an issue. Augusta made sure we're covered. All our food and lodging here in Septimon is built straight to the F4's palace. But I think the owner might have overdone it a little.
Ha! Better get used to it. You're the champ of the Great Aegon. And you know me. If food's on offer, I'll be a scoffer. Yeah, no leftovers, guaranteed. Free stay, free meal. This Zephyr really knows how to treat guests. Maybe we should, you know, hang around a bit longer. This smells amazing!
Abby, what do you think Imperator wants me to find? If Cardathia's right, the last clues should be somewhere on the Sanguis Plateaus. We're so close to the finish line. Just one step away. But our pace has slowed.
Relax. We're already back in Septimon. What's the rush? I remember Lupa said there's this weird blight cloud hanging over the Sanguis Plateaus. And when the high tide, or whatever, rolls around, all the gladiators go there to hunt Tacet Discords. Wait, is the high tide coming up soon? The Aphra's invite did say something about a big hunt. Huh, that reminds me. Aren't we supposed to meet her today?
A messenger came this morning. Augusta is dealing with an emergency, so our meeting's postponed. Looks like it'll be a while. An unexpected change. It's throwing everything off course. I don't like the feel of it. And why me for this hunt? If it's about the Great Aegon, the messenger said none of the other gladiators were invited.
Who knows? Maybe she just wants to test her strength against you. Typical Septimontian, right?
You think so? I've only met her a few times, but I doubt she acts on such simple impulses. And as the F4, can she really thoughtlessly do whatever she wants?
Guessed from afar, you possess eyes as clear as crystal. But what troubles you so that eyes once bright as the highland sky now darken with rolling clouds? A warrior who walks the blade's edge does not falter over trifles. The clouds, if I may guess, are cast from the throne. At the peak of Capitolini Hill, beneath the pale walls of the Ephes Palace, secrets lie buried. And the most intricate among them are those born from the pursuit of power. Even one as honorable as the Aepher must learn when to be ruthless. In Septimont, a city forged in iron and blood, anyone who seeks the throne without knowing the cost is no better than a lamb marching to the butcher's knife. I am Nestor, a traveling poet. The rains in Septimont never seem eager to leave this season. So then. If you are curious about the Aepher, then allow me to say that nothing would honor me more than to offer even a modest service to the champion of the great Aegon.
Wait, how do you know she's the champion? And all that stuff about the Aepher, too? Huh? Your eyes. Were we talking too loud?
To see and to hear are but two of the many ways to perceive. Trusting the senses is a habit, a natural expedience, but not the only option. Truth be told, I've been gathering inspiration for my next epic, and its protagonist is none other than Augusta, the Aepher of Septimont. That's why I speak of her with some familiarity. I have a feeling your tale with her will soon be written. And knowing more about those who walk alongside you is rarely without its benefits. Augusta, a girl of humble birth, a resonator of modest talent, a commoner without noble patronage, and yet, from the den of wolves that is Septimont City, she rose and eventually claimed her place. Just like the burning sun was once a cloud of dust. Fail enough times, and you might eventually succeed. Should we call it resilience? Or mere stubbornness? Or perhaps, for a girl who has lost everything, there was never a second option. She had no one to trust but herself, and naught but a blade to hold. And yet, as the first stanza of an epic, this is nothing extraordinary. Since the lament, across the scorched lands of Solaris, I've heard this story repeat itself, again and again. Greatness. Yes, our era has certainly seen it. But true greatness is never found on the first page of a story. Courage, glory, and honor. Such immortal virtues have been etched in tablet and stone. They are never forged overnight. Light as a thread, elusive as the wind, they weave themselves into every twist of fate, tangling with every insignificant choice we make.
I don't know. It's just unbelievable. The Augusta he's talking about, and the F-word we saw in the arena. No way they're the same person.
A girl far from home, arriving in the city upon Capitolini Hill in pursuit of strength. No title, no status, no wealth. I doubt anyone at the time could have imagined her rising to where she is now. Do you mean Kato? Do you believe Kato handed her that final victory on purpose, and that his scathing words were a test of her resolve? Then Kato must have been an idealist to place his faith in a girl with nothing to her name. Now, why don't we keep this question in mind and see where the story leads us? merely the rough shape of a short epic. This is all I can offer about the Ephor. Now, as a listener, what do you make of my narration? I appreciate your kind words, my generous listener. I am only a humble wordsmith, spinning verses and rhymes. The essence of poetry is granted by those who dare defy their fate. But there is one thing I must confess. Through my words, your knowledge of the Ephor is partial, at best. Poetry can only offer a glimpse of the true story, the reality of people, events, and things slips beyond the grasp of words. I do not belong in the pages of the epic, so I remain confined to the observer's gaze. I can imagine events and emotions unfold, but I cannot truly recreate them. Here's some advice for you, though I hesitate to call it such. If you want the truth of a story, step into it. Become part of it. The opportunity stands before you now. As I've said, the tale between you and Augusta, the hero of Septimont, is only now turning its next page. It's not difficult to see. Fate flows like the stars, tracing their course. Your destination is written in the steps you take. The rain is passing. I hear it ceasing its symphony upon the earth. It is time for farewells. Before I leave, may I ask you one last question? What is it that has lifted Augusta to the seat of power? What is it that makes a ruler?
Well, I'd say strength. Let's be real. There's no way Augusta could have passed those trials without strength. Rover, what do you think?
You needn't rush to answer now. Keep it in mind as you continue your journey. When the final chapter is written, the answer will reveal itself. Farewell, my friend. Our paths crossed by fate and by chance. Soon, after this brief encounter, everything about me will be gone with the wind. But you, your epic continues.
Your Excellency, you have indulged her too much. As the priestess, Yuno is far too unruly in both action and word. It's a disgrace to her title.
Indeed. She entered the palace unannounced, uninvited, and with no decorum. A blatant affront to the authority of the palace.
Same as always. Senators, all she crossed was a doorway. One too insignificant to carry the weight of our authority, or defend anyone's fragile pride. Let us not forget, it is not the walls of Capitolini Hill that command fear. It is my will, my sword, and our relentless conquest. I know your fear. You fear a priestess's voice drowning yours, and a rebel challenging the Senate's rules. But listen well. Power does not bow to sycophants, cowering behind their traditions. If you seek power, then step from the shadows. Face me, and prove yourself worthy.
Took you long enough, Augusta.
Handling the senators takes time. You know that. Well, to keep our esteemed priestess from waiting, maybe next time I'll just leave them to their own devices. I'll make sure they record every detail of your feat, and relay it word for word to Grandmother Lilibet. Priestess Yuno. Unruly behavior left Tetragon Temple without permission and trespassed into the Ephor's palace. I wonder, who will lose it first? Lilibet or you?
Let those old foxes report me all they want. If they step into the Tetragon left foot first, I'll shoot the left. Right foot first, I'll shoot the right.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. The Senate should be reminded now and then that the Tetragon's kindness is not a reason to take Priestess Yuno lightly. Why didn't you wait there? I had everything handled. We depart for the hunting ground tonight. If anything changed, you could have reached me by my terminal. You didn't need to come all the way here. I want you free of duty until that day arrives.
You're overthinking it, Augusta. I'm here to see that person. Grandmother Lilibet said her fate is one of unknowable void. Sounds intriguing enough to make time for.
So that's it? Too bad. The ship from Laguna won't dock until tomorrow morning, and we'll be gone by then.
Ugh, what a hassle.
Patience, you know. The warrior has accepted the invitation. So, you'll have plenty of time to meet during the hunt. Is there something else you want to say?
I read Grandma Lilibet's Book of Prophecies. The hunt and our plan, neither end well. Are you sure we should go through with this?
Risk does not trouble me. Peril simply requires greater strength. But really, when did you start caring about the temple's traditions?
O ye faithless of Septimont, the divinity is enraged. Should your ruler defy their will again, doom shall be your fate. Lately, I've been hearing murmurs from the nobles again, about the ancient prophecy from Raguna.
I will admit, those words once carried weight. But when our ancestors crossed the waters and climbed these hills, Raguna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship. And the priestesses all said the prophecy was incomplete. Only the hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet, the tempest still, and glory return with the blood of the old king. Do not forget, this is the other half of the prophecy. Fabius, Attilius, Valeria, one after another, these heroes have saved Septimont from the brink of ruin. As long as a hero stands, no disaster can break this eternal city.
What if this time is different? What if ruin is our fate?
Then I will sever that fate with my blade.
What's so amusing?
So, the fearless priestess Iuno can be frightened after all. But it's fine. If you're afraid, don't push yourself. I can handle this alone. Most revered priestess, wait for me in the temple. I shall return victorious.
Frightened. Me? If anything, it's you, trying to shut me out and face it alone. Fine. Go ahead. You'll come back to me sooner or later.
That I can't deny.
I knew it. So you do need me for this hunt.
Thank you. You know.
Why are you saying this?
The storm is coming. Come, you know my friend. The best way to greet a storm is to walk straight into it.
Can you keep up? Sure is a beautiful day. So, any news from the F4 rover? Or are we still chilling like we've been for the past few days?
Good day, Madam Rover. I am Damien, an attendant in service to the Ephor's Palace. By direct command, I have come to deliver you Her Excellency's personal letter. It concerns a matter of utmost importance.
Me and my big mouth. Hey, what does it say? Scooch up a bit.
It says Augusta has taken care of everything on her end. She's ready to meet us at the Ephor's Palace as agreed. It's most likely something to do with the hunt. We shouldn't keep the Ephor waiting. Time to go, Abby.
Oh, you mean now? Well, I'll think I'll sit this one out and leave all the heavy stuff to you guys. Chat for as long as you like. Just give me a holler if you need me.
Bad. The white has been dyed red. To shine or to die. Merely two sides of the same coin. To shine or to die. Merely two sides of the same coin.
The F-Force Palace is just ahead.
Next, we'll head to the Caracalla Market.
Looks like Augusta's already taken care of everything.
Right. The white has been dyed red. To shine or to die. Merely two sides of the same coin. Can you keep up?
Impressive! I expected a challenge, but your performance far exceeds what I had imagined.
I can't eat another bite. That's another full stomach for Abby. Huh? Hey, Rover? Look, over there.
That's a storm. Which means it's about time to meet up with Augusta. Tempest Cliffs. I remember, that's where she told us to go.
Well, you better hurry. Same as always. Call me when you need me, and I'll be out in a flash.
To shine or to die. Merely two sides of the same coin. To shine or to die. Merely two sides of the same coin. Bang. The white has been dyed red. Bang. The white has been dyed red. Bang. The white has been dyed red. To shine or to die, merely two sides of the same coin. To shine or to die, merely two sides of the same coin. To shine or to die, merely two sides of the same coin. shine or to die. Merely two sides of the same coin. To shine or to die. Merely two sides of the same coin.
This should be the right way.
If you're heading for Tempest Cliffs, head east. This path will take you straight to the Courtyard of Glory. Or perhaps, would you care to travel with me? After all, we share the same destination. Your reputation precedes you, Honorable Rover. I am Gladiator Avidius, at your service. Gladiating and hunting are the very pillars upon which the glory of Septimont stands. I believe no gladiator would refuse such an honor if invited. I, of course, am no exception. Please, if you'll follow me, honored guest from afar.
Augusta spoke of the great surge we are about to face.
The Ephor speaks the truth. And this year's high tide has come later than usual. which bodes ill. It's a shame even the sharp ears of the Senate could not chisel through the high walls of Tetragon Temple to hear the whispers beyond. Is this an auspice of calamity or a prelude to a new legend? Only time will tell.
Come on! Give me a hand!
Did you hear?
More behind!
This one's serious.
Not like that! Like
set.
Yeah, almost ready.
The pleasure of escorting you to the F4 has been fulfilled. For now, my duty ends here. From here, we march onward to the hunting grounds, where the Dark Tide's creations may await us. When the time comes, it will be a true pleasure to see your skills in action. Happy hunting.
Come, join us, Rover. The horns signal our departure. Precisely. These cliffs mark the opening of our campaign. Take courage, my friend. The path to glory will reveal itself under the feet of the brave.
Quickly and swiftly.
Getting restless, Owl.
That is a Chorosaurus, an abomination of the dark time. Do exercise caution, Rover.
Barely felt it.
Not the moment. Let it flee. The path it takes leads deeper into the trap we laid.
That sound.
It's from Hornet. An echo. It's signaling we retire for the day, that's all. Augusta, time to bring your party back to the Hunter's Den.
Of course, Priestess. Your arrow couldn't have come at a better time.
Seeing that Rover is here, I'll take that as a compliment.
The Hunter's Den. Busiest gladiator encampment across the Sanguis Plateaus. Nearly every hunter passes through here on their way to the hunting grounds. We will rest here before setting off for the next hunt.
I must admit, this place is rather magnificent. I suppose my predecessors forsook the peace they ought to have enjoyed, just to share this hard-earned land with these hunters. Such magnificence is rightly owed to the temple.
The priestess's words are not without merit. I am well aware that I stand under blessings and will forever remember the sacrifices of the temple. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be taking my leave.
Though we've already met, I suppose a proper introduction is in order. I am Yuno, priestess of the Tetragon Temple. Well, aren't you caught up on things? What you say is true, though I've long since grown tired of such affairs. Come now, Rover. Surely you can find me something more interesting to occupy my time. For instance, the hunt. Quite frankly, when it comes to dealing with the Dark Tide, none of these gladiators can hold a candle to me. Ha! Look at those looks. I've seen them all before. What can I say? When you're as dazzling as I am, jealousy tends to follow. I'll be making my way back, Augusta, lest my shine further sting the eyes of certain people. If you find yourself with free time later, consider visiting me at Tetragon Temple. Not every Outlander is granted access to its sacred halls. Make the most of it.
It's rare to see Yuno hold back like that. You must be someone different to her. Perhaps we do share some common traits. Don't let her unruly side fool you. She is as dependable as they come. Chorosaurus. Avidius was correct. It is a tacit discord born from the Dark Tide. What he didn't have the chance to tell you is that it is the deadliest Chorosaurus of them all. We call it Tyrannos, the vanguard of the Dark Tide that rides its surge to reach our lands. The Threnodians' attempt to plague Septimont never came to fruition. But do not mistake that for victory. Our enemy will not bow so easily. The Dark Tide, immortal and indestructible, carries out the will of its creator, the Threnodian Leviathan. Only the Earthrend Wedge, that bears Sentinel Imperator's power, can sever the link between the Dark Tide and the Threnodian, burying the calamity deep beneath the Sanguis plateaus. The hunt is how we disrupt the Dark Tide's frequencies, by capturing and eliminating its creatures. However, the Earthrend Wedge's energy range is limited. Our mission is to deliver a true death to our prey.
Meaning we need to hunt and kill the beast near the Earthrender. Is that how we stop the Dark Tide from spreading?
Yes, and it must be done within Maroonwood. This confrontation with Tyrannos was expected, but it's not a fight anyone is eager to face. That beast is well aware of our plan. It's no mere prey. In many ways, it's a cunning hunter itself. Now, we wait. We wait for it to enter Maroonwood. The real hunt begins when the beast's hunger drives it to the wilds.
Your Excellency, the senators request your presence in the main tent. It's to discuss plans for the hunting operation.
Looks like I'll be occupied for a while. Relax. Take a walk around camp. The hornet's blare will sound our next departure. It's a sound that can be heard across the canyons. You won't miss it.
The white has been dyed red.
The high side of the precedent scale.
Did you hear about Avidius and the Senate? Did you hear about Avidius and the Senate?
A power struggle. Nothing new. But going up against Augusta is a steep hill to climb.
Without a strong forte, Augusta's strength was always going to have limits. She lacks the extraordinary power mentioned in the prophecies. Hard to compare her with a hero of heroes of the past.
I wouldn't put it like that. Knowing how Augusta operates, Avidius would even have risen to prominence if she hadn't allowed it. That kind of grace is the mark of a real ruler.
Yuno mentioned visiting her at Tetragon Temple. Got a bit of free time. Might as well pay her a visit.
Did you hear about Avidius and the Senate? Did you hear about Avidius and the Senate?
Bad. The white has been dyed red.
Did you hear about Avidius and the Senate? Did you hear about Avidius and the Senate? Did you hear about Avidius and the Senate?
Still recognize me? The white has been dyed red. Shine or to die. Merely two sides of the same coin. To shine or to die. Merely two sides of the same coin.